for now?
Kalea.
Yeah. Oh my.
The 1-1 is open too.
God, I
Of times
forgot.
continuum.
We forgot.
I am
The
the
Arlet
constant
comes
that breaks
around,
the
but it is
time.
already against a Kalea. Okay. This could still be the Angela for Geek. No, it can't. Still for Evos, it could be. So Geek Fam, I think now they ban the Angela, right? There's no way they leave it open. And Evos should ban the Gatot Kacha. I think Geek Fam should have gone Gatot Kacha instead of the Arlet here. They go Hayabusa ban. They're still locked in on banning out Albert. So I think this time it'll be Hayabusa and Yisun Shin. But if you do that, then obviously the Angela can come through. They already have ridiculous sustain. They have this Kalea for mid.
Kalea. Would you say Kalea is better than Khalid at this point for that mid prio with the Angela maybe, if it comes through?
Say that again?
Would you say Kalea has better mid prio compared to a Khalid per se?
It depends on who you pair it with. If you pair it with the Juicin, yeah, because like you just win out in the brawls. But if you pair it with anything else, it could still go to the Khalid. By the way, they don't even ban Juicin, so this is like free real estate for Evos. They can be like, oh, okay.
This is just not the execution, not in game. This is all also in the drafts coming in from Geek Fam. They look clueless.
Should be a Granger ban here.
And yeah, it's problematic. Complicating an already difficult situation. And now Evos, yeah, Granger ban is due. Because the Granger 1-1 matchup, like I said, it's pretty bad. But hey, you can always bring an Aegis, right?
They don't care about it. They don't think it's a bad matchup. They banned the Matilda.
Skill issue.
The Granger comes in as expected when you don't have the Irithel. Evos though, they're just gonna go for more dive, I feel, right? Like there's no Yisun Shin, no Haya, so he's technically forced on a Joy. 4 jungle bans now. That's concerning, actually. You know who's good against Kimmy and Granger? Link.
Ling.
And then they can still pull off the Angela. Oh yeah, you're right.
Ling Angela?
Mid.
Angeling?
Could be.
Oh no. Will they bring it?
Albertus is an assassin user.
Yeah, really good against Kimmy. They want to
might
brawl
let
it out.
here.
They think they have enough damage.
But it is enough damage, right? But they're gonna lack magic damage. But they go with the Guinevere and the Juicin.
Gwyn is the safer choice against Fredrin. You should win out in the Retry battle just because you can CC the Fredrin. It is anti-CC to deal with the Arlet. The Juicin is a really good choice. Okay.
Navaria again.
They double down.
Yep.
This time they have...
Baloyski Nova now.
Yeah, but this is pretty late game, dude. Like... This is pretty late game, right?
Yeah.
Is it not like the Novaria and Kimmy in the early game? Arlet and Fredrin will have to do double time. If they get locked down,
they're done. Well, again, Geek Fam, desperate times call for desperate measures. And the measures taken by Geek Fam isn't desperate. It's a call for help, it's a cry for help. But no one can help them but themselves. As Evos might just close this at 2-0. The lose streak and Geek Fam side continue. And now we will crawl into game number 2 in the Land of Dawn. Evos up against Geek Fam.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the final game of the week. Land of Dawn, here we go. Let's watch and witness. Will Evos propel themselves, secure and solidify themselves in the standings with a 5-record win, or perhaps Geek Fam with the Nova Rome force the series onto a best of 3?
Let's see. Oh, Calon up against the Granger, the 1-1.
King.
Oh, quite hard to trade, but hey, Calon is Calon.
Yeah. Pull yourself together for both 1-1. Uh-oh, Albert's already there. Oh, trying to read a boy's movements, but ends up losing it out. He will walk up. This should be the free lethal, and it is free lethal to Albert. All right, Bargain Hunter. Oh, agility in Bargain Hunter for a boy. This is a bit of a greedy take, I believe. It really depends on if they can get Prio, and they are not going to get Prio.
Key forced to flicker, but that was a, I'd say a worthwhile trade for the time being, because again, you put the Kimmy kind of on the back foot, but hey, you have the Navaria to back you up, plus the range for the Kimmy. Still quite okay to farm out the minions.
Yep. This is a win though for the Granger in terms of taking Gold Crab. And level 4 as well, it'll be really good. So Erlan's gonna have to play it safe. Zeltron will have to be careful though, he can't be too aggressive. He relieves off pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna help clear the wave too. As Erlan now will have time to breathe and he can just move around the lanes, move around the map quite quickly. Albert is here, he might look for a gank. That's Gops anticipated. No level 4!
Perfect spacing there, just outside of the turret zone. That's gonna be first blood for Albert. And that's going to be Evos again applying, shifting their tempo to an objective.
This turtle is wide open, only Maked's here, and he can't even step into the pit.
No.
The zoning is quite strong coming in from Juicin and the CC.
Without gobs, right?
It's free.
They can even go for the purple buff right now. Beloyski is severely underleveled.
Okay.
Oh.
Seems like they want to kill in the mid Beloy. The Nova
What?
Rome will be punished! Calon, without the crossbow of a Tang, will be able to find a solo.
What is happening?
Early game Evos is happening with the expanding rivers. They're so quick to rotate. Rendy's on a pretty darn good pick. Erlan's on a, well, I mean, by your definition, kind of a losing lane. Tsunami Slam.
On towards one. That's a Priest's Wrath. He will suffer a death there. And he overextended a little there.
Yeah.
A little bit there.
It did. Oh, that's
Whoa.
Spike OP. 85% to 15%.
Gobs don't get baited.
But
It's baited. This is free. Albert's gonna walk up.
Oh no.
might just walk up. Final slash.
But that's about it. Oh, got the clear. So A-okay for Gobs this time.
He is, but he's playing with fire, isn't he? He's just confident in himself. And the Arlet too, looking for the resets and the passives. But as of now, Evos, again, full control of the early game, bar that kill towards Key. But again, Geek Fam can always retaliate from the back. They can always poke before they want to jump in. They have that Meteor from the Navaria, which by the way still deals quite a ton of damage, right? And then you have the Kimmy waiting to scale. But aside from that, I think that's just it for Geek Fam.
Yeah. At least they have the late game this time, right? They have the 2 marksmen plus Navaria, so damage-wise they should be good. Frontline is the questionable point right now for them. Make isn't... Well, he is tanky, but with the CC, it becomes quite difficult for you to just be the sole tank. Gobs needs like a big final slash. I really doubt that Erlan will get caught by that as easily this time, because it already happened to him against BTR. Should have learned from his mistake. Turtle 2 is going to be spawning in the game, and Evos again will utilize the expanding rivers. Rendy first on Turtle.
Quick rotations coming in from both teams. They jump in.
That's a taunt, that's a stun, that's a Priest's Wrath. Tsunami Slam though under the turret spatial migration. Oh, Albert finds the turtle and they want to fight again. That's going to be Erlan fighting the Kale. Gobs will not be able to escape. Oh, never mind. Flicker. Oh, wow, insane reactions there, but that's still a kill and a turtle for the White Tigers.
He gets out, and at least that's going to be a win, a slight win for Geek Fam, even in the middle of that problem that they had in the turtle pit. Saw Albert and Albert only. Roundel wants to seek out 2 members on the side of Geek Fam. But I kind of noticed something, that a boy is getting tailed by Beloyski from behind. Constantly shadowed. Albert!
Positioning at boy. Oh, Purify pop. That's too early, baby. And that's going to be Albert picking up his 2nd kill.
And even with Beloyski behind him, he can't, be shielded by that gank from Albert.
No farm given to Geek Fam. Not up top, not below, only a purple buff because Rendy's taking a green cap away and the wave. Okay, he doesn't actually decide to go for the green cap. It's Albert who takes the green cap. Makekiss wants to go in, but Roundel has Crimson Beacon, has the flicker.
At the top though, the damage will not be enough. Oh, they're clutch movement there by Roundel. Even Beloyski wasn't able to finish him off now in the mid lane. Key, Rendy, Albert, and Erlan is in the vicinity, but Geek Fam says, no, we do not want business.
That body block from Key was perfect. Gives leeway for Roundel to reposition and run away from the assault coming in from Geek Fam. And Evos, it seems like they are now feeling the heat of what Geek Fam can bring to the table.
Erlan is going to go for the... I don't know if he's actually going to go for the crit build, though. I personally would go for the attack speed build in this position because it's very easy for you to crack open the crossbow tang and you'll get more value with the attack speed build through dismantling people with the crossbow tang over just basic attacking, right? That's why he's gone for, I think, more of like a... This is an open build in a way. You go Corrosion Scythe into Windtalker, so it opens up avenues. You can still go for House Claws into Berserker's Fury, which is the normal standard meta build, but you can also just go for attack speed. Key.
Army Slam offers the Predator in the damage here. Spatial Migration, Albert collects the turtle. That will be make it. Taken down alongside Gobs. Now Evos, will they apply more pressure? It seems like the structure in the mid lane is looking juicy. They will get that structure. Top though, it's quite free for the Granger.
They have expanding rivers though. Deltron needs to be careful.
It's quick.
No
gonna
flicker,
run.
no flicker for Kalea. It seems like with the recall,
Let's send him.
will he have enough time? Deltron will be able to recall.
That's scary.
Now with free turret.
Albert.
Oh, both.
Albert.
Oh no, Zeltron.
Albert
Zeltron!
Deltron. Hello, that's gonna be Albert. Has the Purify with Ambit.
Oh
The
no!
misclick right there.
The nerves gets to the rookie, and his fingers tremble on that button. He dashes back in. Geek fam, they want to look for something on his key with the Tsunami Slam.
No Granger, of course, that means we fight, says Evos. Roundel now will knock my kids down. No follow-up this time, but it's still, again, just unfortunate for Zeltron.
That's a big yikes.
This is why I said earlier, the confidence from game one is gone here in game two, especially after that, after making a mishap, after having the crowd gasp. In your debut, you want to hit the ground running. You do not want to have this happen to you.
No.
It's already a bad start for him. He only now gets a Sky Piercer at 8 minutes. That's pretty late, and it's the Haas Claws. Oh, Albert!
Albert with the initiation! Goodbye, Malloy. 5v4 now, 25 seconds on the clock for that first Lord to spawn. What's going to be the call here? Are they looking for more, or will they back away? Seems like they want to trigger the Holy Shield. That's a Tsunami Slam on towards the Fredrin. That's a knock-up, Randy.
Erlon!
Will deal
Erlon!
damage. Erlon! Finds the connection and collects the unstoppable.
13-2. Early game, Evos in full bloom. As Geek fam, they are completely in shambles. CE for Albert. He's snowballing like no one's going to stop him.
I'm so Evos fam right now. It's probably what the Evos fams are thinking. Because like, dang, they're looking good. They know how to punish every little mistake, every single misstep. Could be, again, because Geek fam has brought a rookie into the table, because they've also gotten this composition, not banning the Kalea. But, hey, they did a really good job. But bang!
Well, Evos completely in control. With a nature that, for Erlan to make sure he doesn't get scathed by any physical damage given for Geek fam, and the Beloyski a boy combo. We mentioned it could be in full circle when it comes to late game, but Deltron.
That's a Purify.
Yeah.
So that will, again, just open avenues for Evos
Yeah.
later on. Holy Shield top and mid will be triggered. Another wave is coming though. The Lord is slowly pushing at the bottom side of the map.
Spectacular wave control by Evos. Building out that slow push. Mid lane's going to be coming as well. And they will be attacking 1, 2, 3. All base turrets slowly but surely.
Flicker, Tsunami Slam. Now take a look at Erlon, the stun. That's gonna be Gobs now taken down. A boy is free hitting right now. Key very low. Erlon is able to get out, but Maloyski finds the shot from downtown. Down goes Key.
He hits the 3 points. And at least that's going to be a kill towards Key. Hey, scraping something out of nothing. Because so far it has been only Evos, Evos, and Evos.
I think the big problem right now for Evos, well, it's not really that big, but just because they have a 10,000 gold lead, they can afford to make these mistakes. But it could be a factor that continues to give them the struggle to end the game, would be the 1-1 not being able to fly. You need to stop hitting. When Key goes for the Tsunami Slam, the rest of the team should not be bursting that guy yet until Erlan's ready to crossbow attack. This comes down to the coordination of the boys here for Evos. If he flies, I think it's just GG. Look at the items here. I'm surprised he actually went with a nature, but we could see why. Again, he knows himself that it's difficult to fly with the team being so far ahead. That's like a bad thing for 1-1. You know, you don't want to be that far ahead. You want to be ahead, but by a bit so that you can fly.
There you go.
Tsunami Slam under the turret, bringing Gobs back.
There you go, there you go.
No! A boy is reading. That's going to be 4 members still standing for both respective teams. But it's a deja vu.
Yeah.
K and Gobs taken out.
Geek fam, they have strong high ground. and the defense as well. You know, the old saying goes, is it geekable? It seems like they still have that in their pockets.
And again, this is why I personally would have gone attack speed build. Because you get gobs, it'll translate over to make hits. You need more shred, and then it'll go to the back line. If you're this far ahead, you don't need to think of burst. You need to think of what you need to do. And in this position, it's still the front line that you need to get through before you get to the back line. On 1-1, it's front to back. It isn't just pure go for back line. Unless Geek Fam get extremely unlucky and it is translated over to one of the boys in the back.
Turtle now, or rather Lord, for Evos. As Geek Fam will leave it open, uncontested. They're going to concede this Lord and Evos to complete a full circle of neutral objectives.
Geek can actually still win this late game, by the way. Like, they are starting to hurt.
Yeah.
It'll come through gobs. Can he get a massive final slash into a boy? The combo's still ready, but Loiski will make that way easier because of the Astral Echo. So Evos need to respect it. I know it sounds weird because it's a 9,000 gold lead, but they need to respect the damage output and the Astral Echo. They need to somehow bait it out. In a clumped up position like inside of the base, that is beautiful for Geek Fam. Zeltron just needs a few stacks and then he can get snowballing.
That's true. The Divine Glaive is well completed by a boy. This Kimmy is also going to start to hurt, but this Navaria has been the cornerstone for Geek Fam so far. The question is, can they defend this? This is an enhanced Lord too. The tri-lane push being orchestrated by Evos. Can Geek Fam hold? Is it geekable?
Geek Fam trying to hold their formation quite tight here. Has the flicker key. That's the spot there. Albert pushed it down. 1 second you see him, and the next you don't. It's a 4v5. Geek Fam, they are starting to hurt, baby. Now with their engines, Randy trying to provide the damage. Roundel, no mana, waiting for it to come back up. But without Albert, no source of layer of initiation. And good news for Geek Fam, they have defended their remaining 2 turrets.
It is geekable for the first phase. And what was that damage?
That was the burst from a boy, Zeltron, and Beloyski. You can't just sit there and take the damage. You have to move. That's why you have to bait out the Astral Echo. You have to split up at first. They have a Lord in the bottom lane. They could have split up in a way where the 2 members stay in mid, the others go up top. But they're also quite squishy. Look at a boy. He is almost fully built. Look at Beloy, who's going to build Holy Crystal.
Oh no.
Wow.
These are big, big items about to be completed, and they are super strong inside of their base.
Well. Is it too late for Erlan to turn around and just go for that attack speed build?
What, for 1-1?
Yeah.
It's
Like
too
right
late.
now.
Now you've already completed all your items, yet you even have a rose gold there. I think it's too late, and I think for him, he's thinking, it still works, you know? But, oh, look, that's on Taki. If it lands on Erlan, he's just almost one-shot.
Yeah.
But he has rose gold, so thank goodness.
1-1, Tsunami Slam combo. Crossbow tank too, looking for the stacks. And Evos obviously now their window of opportunity.
This might come down to
Fully
the Evolve
closes.
Lord, dude.
Yeah,
They
might
have
be.
really good defense.
Yeah, feels like an Onyx Geek playoffs
Yeah.
kind of deal where it was at that point Natan and Yves, and this actually feels like it.
If Geek Fam actually walk up, then it's just good for Evos. Geek Fam can't walk up. I don't know why they're walking up here.
Are they thinking that they want to contest, or?
This is bad for Geek Fam if they walk up. Evos gonna start it, and it seems like Geek Fam want to contest for it.
Good key.
Bottom
Hiding in the
lane?
bush.
Bottom lane slow push as well.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh, make it
Scary.
has it more.
Make it.
Tommy Slam will try to juke away. That's gonna be. Oh, Makeid's losing his mortality. No connection. Isolated Makeid, and Albert collects the Lord. Take a look at the mid. It's just 4 members, and Makeid's will be deleted for 40 seconds. Take a look at the timer. The Lord is spawned.
Yeah. This is the angle right now. If Geek Fam want to defend, they need to wait for Make It. So if Evos want to end,
They gotta pull the trigger.
they gotta pull the trigger. They just gotta go for the front line. Or actually, at this point, anyone with no Purify.
Yeah.
They need to go now. They need to rush in,
20 seconds. They need to go.
put in their running shoes, and just sprint to the base of Geek Fam.
They need to split
If
as
Geek
well.
Fam can hold.
He has the flicker.
This might be crazy.
Uh-oh, conceal from the right. 10 seconds on
There you
Makeid. That's gonna be the pull. The trigger, Dobbs, will be bursted down. The Lord now marching. Perfect timing. That's gonna be Zeltron, wind of nature towards the back.
And the game?
Boy trying to defend, but take a look at the main base, baby. Evos, they have done it. 2-0. It's a clean sweep.
That was scary. For a moment, it was geekable, but not